How you guys doing?
So what's Michael doing when the season starts and Nikita's gone? Emotional
Well,
state.
emotional state not good. I think this has happened too much now in their relationship over these past 3 seasons, and we do know because we just got the script that it's about 3 months later from the finale of season 3. So they do have a run-in in the first episode, apparently another run-in in the second episode. And I don't think it's going to be all roses right now. He doesn't trust her. They were engaged. She left the ring. She left Team Nikita. She left everyone. And what she thinks was, the right move. And so, with Craig being the creator and the writers that we have, it's very hard to say that we're supposed to have this rosy ending, And if it was anybody else, I might say yes, of course, it'll ride off into the sunset. They'll be together, and they'll get married. It'll happen, and I hope it does for them, because it's a great example of hope for two characters that have been through a lot. So I actually think that will happen, but it's hard to say, and it's not going to start that way.
Nikita's always been sort of a bubble show each season.
Yeah.
What are your feelings going in, knowing that this is the last season?
It's exciting because it being a bubble show, there was a lot of times we knew, we had a strong feeling the pilot was going to be picked up. We had a strong feeling we were going to have a season 2 after the first season. After that, we had no clue. Did not know if season 2 was going to be canceled halfway through. Did not know if we were going to have a third season, let alone a full one. We essentially knew we were going to have a partial fourth because we were so close to being syndicated. So we didn't know if it was going to be 6 episodes, 13 or 22, and then just call it a day. 13 would have been great because we would have had more time. But getting that chance and that opportunity, which the CW, especially lately, has been very good with some of their shows, is to give the fans essentially what they want. Not have an ending like a lot of great series have had in the past where they suddenly were canceled, or whatever happened with Deadwood on its 3rd season, which was not the most exciting finale of a great show. So they give us that opportunity. So now it's ours to screw up. So hopefully we don't. But it is exciting. It's nice to know that we can go back and give the audience what they want.
What was her last season when you had literally so much happen to you, not just emotionally, but physically?
Yeah.
What kind of was the highlight of last season for you?
RoboCop, man. I think season 1 for me was, until last year, was the most fun. Because you got to see Michael go through so much, and so much change, and discovering about his past, and making his life be Nikita, not working for Percy anymore. And season 2 wasn't as much fun because he was kind of the girlfriend. And so I remember at the season 3, I talked to Craig, and I said, I want Michael to get darker again. I didn't know what to do with him in season 2 to make him dark anymore, because he had accomplished everything he wanted in life in one season. So he brought up the hand thing, and I loved it. I knew it before we went in, and I wish it would have even played longer. I would have loved to have still had the robotic hand. Regenerating it, I guess, it was very cool, but I really liked putting on that glove and just being a little different and being able to use that to his advantage. Starting to be a detriment and then using it to his advantage. And that was kind of fun. It was a little sci-fi, and it made it a little even more sci-fi. It was exciting.
I thought that was also really good for the character, just because it kind of really afforded him emotionally to
Absolutely.
go to that place.
Absolutely. I think, and I've had that, on ER, I had my legs cut off as well, and apparently it's a thing for me. And sometimes that question is asked too, but I was like, why the hell wouldn't you want that? I mean, it's exciting. It's something different to do. It's certainly not boring. And it was something that was great with the hand too, to be cognizant of how you moved it at certain times and like what you could and couldn't do, and it was very easy to just. I used it as a crutch. There's a lot. I mean, I know I can go back and when it comes out on DVD and see. You'll probably be able to see that I do this a lot. And it's just me trying to hold my hand, even though obviously it can move. But it was just something of like what you would possibly do if something that we were so used to wasn't there. And I was perfectly fine playing the hand like that for the rest of the season. But as we do in our world, things are kind of wrapped up in 4 episodes. So, but it was certainly the most fun I've had on the show so far.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. All right, have a good one.